Yes, very good evening, dear students. This is maybe my first interaction with you all. Okay, welcome to GPAT classes. Okay, myself Alik. I will take pharmaceutics classes. Okay. So let's discuss about what is this pharmaceutics. So basically, in GPAT classes or GPAT, there will be we are dividing into different branches each class, like pharmaceutics, pharmacology, chemistry, where in case of chemistry, organic chemistry, medicinal chemistry, like that. Where in case of pharmacology, that in case of we are saying pathophysiology, pharmacology 1, human anatomy, physiology, that all things are coming under in pharmacology. Where in case of pharmaceutics, biopharmaceutics, dispensing pharmacy, cosmetic technology, and pharmaceutical engineering, like these will be divided in case of pharmaceutics. So now I am sharing that slide. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that pharmaceutics is divided into different branches. Where in your first semester only you discussed about only one pharmaceutics, but in B Farm there are 7 different types of pharmaceutics are there. One is physical pharmacy, pharmaceutical technology, biopharmaceutic, pharmaceutical engineering, cosmetic technology, dispensing pharmacy, and pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So in first semester, you have discussed about one pharmacy that is called as dispensing pharmacy, where you are discussing about the prescription, posology, calculations, metrology, these all things where pharmaceutical incompatibilities are there also. So these all things are coming under dispensing pharmacy. So the pharmaceutics is divided into 7 types. One is physical pharmacy, pharmaceutical technology, biopharmaceutics, pharmaceutical engineering, cosmetic technology, dispensing pharmacy, and pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So here today we'll discuss about the introduction about pharmaceutics. That is, in these 7 types of pharmaceutics, each subject will describe about some new things. So when they are coming for that physical pharmacy, so coming to the physical pharmacy, where physical pharmacy it is deals with the states of matter, micromeritics, rheology, surface and interfacial tension, colloidals, emulsion, suspension, complexation, kinetics, drug stability studies, diffusion and dissolution, solubility. So what is this coming to in detail? So when we are coming for states of matter, so states of matter means what? Solid state, liquid state, these all things. So here we will discuss about the different types of states of matter. We're coming under micromeritics. So what is this micromeritics and rheology? Micromeritics and rheology both are interlinked, and these two topics are the describe about the flow properties of a powder. So what is this a flow property of a powder? Each the property of a powder or each the property of a drug will be different. Some drugs are having more flow property, some drugs are having lesser flow property. So there will be different types of studies are there. To discussing about that type of studies, we are discussing about micromeritics and rheology. Coming under surface and interfacial tension. What is this surface and interfacial tension? When coming to that emulsion, we are discussed in our previous semester, where that basing on the definition, emulsion is saying that emulsion is a biphasic liquid dosage form where two phases will be separated by a interfacial layer, where that oil phase or water phase, these two phases will be separated by one layer that is called as interfacial layer. So these things will be discussing about this surface and interfacial tension. Coming under suspension, emulsion, some type of complexation, kinetics, drug stability. Drug stability means what? What is the different temperatures we are giving to a drug? So what are the changes we are observing? So when we are giving to a drug to 50 degree to 60 degree C, when I am increasing the temperature, what type of changes are occurring inside the drug? Is it audible?
Yes.
Is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
If
sir.
you are facing any issues, so that you can say that, sir, we are not audible, so that I can confirm that you are you are watching my video or listening my voice. Clear. So these all things are coming under physical pharmacy. So coming to another topic, that is pharmaceutical technology. So what is this pharmaceutical technology? Pre-formulation studies. What is called as pre-formulation studies? As the name saying that, pre-formulation. Formulation means preparing or manufacturing. As the name saying that, pre-formulation studies means what? The studies which we are doing before formulation. The studies which we are doing before formulation. That is called as pre-formulation studies. So why we are doing these pre-formulation studies? So basing on our pharmaceutics, or basing on when we are manufacturing any drug or any formulation. For example, we are preparing paracetamol tablet. Okay. So paracetamol tablet will be prepared on different methods are there. For example, wet granulation method is there, dry granulation method is there, direct compression method is there. So what is these three methods? For preparation of tablets, we are preparing some granules, which are looking like a small balls, which is called as granules. For that granules, for preparing of granules, we are using three methods, where I am saying that in case of dry granulation, wet granulation, direct compression, three methods are there. By basing on these three methods, we are preparing any tablets. So basing on the preparation of the granules or preparation of tablet, we are doing different types of studies are there. What type of studies? What is the flow property of the drug? What is the interaction between the drug and other excipients? If you are using any coloring agents, we are using different types of flavoring agents. So what type of interactions we are observing? So these all type of studies are called as pre-formulation studies, which is coming under pharmaceutical technology. So coming to that another topic, classification of dosage form, solid dosage form, liquid dosage form, these all things. Liquid oral preparations, syrups, these all things. Emulsion, semi-solids, ointment, paste, gel, cream, tablets, capsule. So these are the different types of dosage forms are there. So these all things are coming under pharmaceutical technology. These all things are coming under pharmaceutical technology. So one more thing I want to say here, that these all things will be coming under pharmaceutical technology, and when we are discussing about any topics, the major points we have to remember, because we are not giving any semester examination that we will write 4-5 pages, we have to by heart these things. So that type of thinking will not be applicable here. So here that each single points, like when we are writing fill in the blanks. So one word is efficient to complete that question or complete that answer. So like that, when we are preparing about any pharmaceutical preparations, so it is very important to remember each and every point. For example, coming for tablets. Tablets are divided into different types. Tablets are divided into different types. Where capsules also capsules also divided into different types, like soft capsules are there, hard capsules are there. So in each part, the questions will be arise from which type of dosage form. For example, I am saying that what is the disintegration time of capsule? It may be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes. So when you're coming for soft gelatin capsule or hard gelatin capsule, the disintegration time is different, the dissolution time is different. So we have to remember that which time is required. Just that things, like that questions we are getting from pharmaceutics. 10 minutes or 15 minutes, like these things. So these type of questions will coming from in case of pharmaceutical technology. Okay. So coming under, aerosols are there, ophthalmic preparations are there, parenteral preparations are there, pharmaceutical packaging is also there. So when we are coming for packaging, so packaging will be different. Different types of packagings are there. Some drugs we are stored in glass containers. Some drugs we are stored in plastic containers. Some drugs we are storing in paper boxes, like paper containers, or polythene containers are there. Tetra packs are there. So basing on the property of the drug, we are storing the drugs in different types of containers. So that is also one type of questions. So for example, I will say about one drug, and I will ask that this drug will be suitable for which type of packaging. Whether you will prefer for glass containers, whether you will prefer for aluminum foils are there. Some packagings are observed that vitamin capsules which are there, that will coming under aluminum foil, that is called as. Okay. Some medicines are coming under like paper packagings are there. So that is also one question. So these all things are coming under pharmaceutical technology. So coming to another pharmaceutics, that is biopharmaceutics. So what is this biopharmaceutics? It is also one of the most important topic. So biopharmaceutics, we are discussing about very few topics like pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, pharmacokinetic models are there, bioavailability studies are there. So what is this biopharmaceutics? So basically what happened in pharmacology, we are discussing that when a drug I will take, it will go to different phases like absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion. These are four important steps when a drug will be passed inside the body. But if someone will ask that, if I will take 100 mg of tablet, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
If I will take 100 mg of tablet, so that how much amount of drug is absorbed? How much amount of drug is absorbed? There will be no studies are there that 100% bioavailability we will achieve. The 100% bioavailability we cannot achieve. So for that calculation, we are doing different types of studies, which is called as biopharmaceutics. Sometimes we are discussing about binding, protein binding of drugs. This is one topic. So what is this protein binding of drugs? So how much amount of drug is binded? How much? That type of calculations we will achieve. That type of formulas are there. Different types of formulas are there. What is these different types of formulas are there? So how much drug is distributed? What is the time taken? What is the blood pH will be there that for that of that person? So these all things, basing on these all calculations, we can find out that how much amount of drug is absorbed. How much amount of drug is absorbed. So these all studies are coming under biopharmaceutics. So coming under another pharmaceutics, that is pharmaceutical engineering, or which we are saying that basic engineering also we can say that. So in this chapter, in this pharmaceutics, we will discuss about the flow of fluids. Fluids flow will be there. One topic is there. Size reduction is there. Size separation is there. So coming under size reduction or size separation. What is this size reduction? For size reduction in pharmaceutical industry, we are using different types of instruments are there. For example, ball mill. So ball mill is an instrument which is used for size reduction. Hammer mill is an instrument which is used for size reduction. So when we are discussing about pharmaceutical engineering, so this chapter or this book is totally consist of different types of instruments we are using in pharma industry. The instrument will vary. For example, size reduction, when we are discussing for size reduction purpose, ball mill, hammer mill, fluid-acid bed mill, these all things are coming under size reduction. We are coming for size separation. So when we are discussing our size separation, for that also different instruments are there. Fluid-acid separator machine is there. Sieve shaker machine is there. So sieve shaker machine is used for separation of sizes. So what is this size separation? For example, when I have given a 1 kilo of drug for size reduction. So when I were given for 1 kilo of size reduction, after completion of the size reduction process, each particle having different size. Some having 50 mm particle size, some having 20 mm particle size, some having 60 mm particle size. There will be no assurance that all particles are having equal size. All particles having equal size. For this separation, these all things that the equipments whatever using are there, that is called a size separation. Coming for heat transfer. Heat transfer means what? Conduction, convection, radiation. So these are the different types of instruments are there. In case of conduction, convection, radiation, how heat will transfer. So in case of pharma industry, we are doing a hot air oven is there. One instrument we are using in our lab. So in hot air oven, we are using the method of conduction. This is the principle. We are simply saying that we can say that it is the principle. By help of conduction, the process will be completed. By help of conduction, the process will be completed. So that is one type of process, or this they call as theory. That things are coming under heat transfer, evaporation also there, distillation also there. So here what happened? We will discuss about the instruments and the principle. When coming for someone will ask that what is that advantages of ball mill? Okay, so there will be in the option there will be 4 advantages are there. Choose the incorrect advantage of ball mill. So which one is not suitable for ball mill? But which is the not an advantage of ball mill? You have to choose that one. Like that questions will coming from pharmaceutical engineering. So remember one thing, that pharmaceutical engineering is totally discussing about different types of instruments, their principles, their workings, their advantage, disadvantage. This is the pharmaceutical engineering all about. Coming for cosmetic technology. This is also coming under the pharmaceutics. Is it visible, the slide?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
when coming
till
to
now the first
cosmetic
page is
technology,
showing.
so in this chapter, what happened? We'll discuss about the different types of cosmetics, their preparation, like lipsticks are there, perfumes are there, shaving creams are there, dentifrices are there, hair colors are there, toothpaste are there. So in the cosmetic technology, we will discuss about different types of cosmetics, their preparations, their method of preparation, what are the conditions required, what is the composition of cosmetics. These all things will be adding in the cosmetic technology. So this part also coming under the cosmetic technology, where in the pharmaceutics. So coming for the dispensing pharmacy, where you already studied this chapter, or sorry, this paper, where we are discussing about the prescription, alcohol dilution, proof spirit, allegation method, posology, metrology. So these all things are coming under dispensing pharmacy, which is called as under the coming under dispensing in the pharmaceutics. So coming the last one, pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So what is this pharmaceutical jurisprudence? In this chapter, we will discuss about different types of acts are there. What is this act means? Poisonous act is there. One type of act, that is pregnancy act is there. That is also coming under one type of act, pregnancy act. Narcotic act is there. So that is the government will prepare different types of acts, and the year is most important. When the act is coming introduced, Pharmacy Act is there. Pharmacy Act is started in 1948. So in this act, what happened? They will ask about when the act started, in 1948 or 1942, 46, the act and the year. That is most important. Coming under the schedules, there will be 28 schedules are there, where in each schedule different type of rules are there, like Schedule A, Schedule B. Already we have discussed in the first semester, I think. Schedule B, Schedule C, Schedule C1, Schedule X. We're coming up, for example, I will the Schedule M. What is this Schedule M? Schedule M stands for GMP practices. What is this GMP? Good manufacturing practices. That means what? The condition of that industries are prepared by basing on the rules. Government prepared different types of regulations are there. For example, I have written the Schedule M. That means what happened? The drugs are prepared under the guidelines of government. The prepared under guidelines of government. Coming under the another topic, that is forms. What is this form? Form number 20, form number 21. If you are applying for clinical trials, I have applied for different types of clinical trials. For that, what happened? Which type of forms I will fill? That will be required. For example, I want to open a drugstore, medicine store, which you are saying. For opening a medicine store, it will require form number 20. For example, if I want to open a wholesale drugstore, for that it is required form number 22. Coming under the legal documents. Legal documents means what happened? I want to planning to open a pharmaceutical manufacturer for a industry. So what are the legal documents required? For that things we have to discuss in the pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So this is all about different types of pharmaceutics and different types of topics under pharmacy or pharmaceutics. Again, I am coming the first slide. So this is all about the pharmaceutics and the topics under pharmaceutics. When I am saying that, in case of ology, that is pharmacology is also there, pathophysiology is also there, HAP is also coming under that. Whenever I am saying that chemistry, organic chemistry is there, medicinal chemistry is there, like that. In case of pharmaceutics, that pharmaceutics is composed of total 7 topics. So when we are discussing, listen, each carefully. When we are planning for class, we will discuss one by one topic, like states of matter one day, micromeritics one day, rheology one day, suspension one day, emulsion one day. Remember, when we are doing classes, the most important thing is that we are not preparing for semester examinations, so that it is not needed to by heart everything. I'm not saying that today we will discuss about emulsion, tomorrow you will come and write total emulsion. So that type of things we have to change. So our aim is to solve that each and every type of question which is coming from emulsion. No one will ask the definition of emulsion, or no one will ask the definition of suspension, because it is a multiple choice. So that questions will come like, in case of suspension, the particle size, what is the particle size required for suspension? What is the particle size of the drug required for suspension? These type of questions will come. Choose the emulsifying agent from the following. There will be 4 to 5 different emulsifying agents are there. Some suspending agents also there. Some different types of agents are there. But which one is the correct emulsifying agent? So we have to buy her that different types of emulsifying agents are there. Different types of are there. So these things will come in the questions like this one. Another thing, there will be coming for that nearly 36 questions we can expect from pharmaceutics. 36. And it is the one of the easiest topic out of the all things. When it comes of pharmacology or pharmaceutical chemistry or pharmacognosy, coming to that, pharmaceutics is the most important thing and simplest thing to easy to remember. Because when we are coming for chemistry or any other classes, we can observe that synthesis are there. Different types of synthesis are there. So out of 36 questions, for example, 36 questions are there. If we are able to attend at least 25 questions correctly, that means 25 into 4, we can expect that 100 marks. So listen, actually what happened in GPAT, there will be total 125 questions are there. Okay, 125 into 4, that will be 500 marks are there. In each year, the qualifying marks will be different. Sometimes they will fix it as 150 marks. That means 500 out of 500, you have to get 150 marks. Sometimes it will vary that it will less also. 140 marks also come. Sometimes we are there. 130 marks also sometimes. So basing on the number of students applied, how many students have applied. By basing on the students, the marks will be vary. So why it is most important thing, that qualifying marks we will always you have to fix out. For example, 125 questions are there. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, 125 questions are there. I have to target that 150 is my qualifying mark. 150. Okay. So if I will get 150 marks by attending how many questions? Each question carry 4 marks. How many questions I have to attend correctly? 50. 15 to 4, 200. 40 into 4, 160. So just think about 40 questions. If I will attend correctly, then I will get 160 marks. Okay. So out of 150 questions, if I will do correct answers of at least 40 questions, then there will be chances of qualifying GPAT is more. That's why it is most important that we will give the answers what we know exactly. What we know exactly by basing on that one. So I have to give in one suggestion that the subjects which are easier or the subjects which are very easy to capable, by basing on that one, I have to prepare. For example, if I am very weak in one subject, I am very, for example, when I discuss medicinal chemistry, so medicinal chemistry I will very weak. So that what happened, I will give extra effort on pharmaceutics. In pharmaceutics, I will get 36 questions. Okay. If I will complete perfectly, I think that out of 36, I can able minimum 25 questions. If I will give 100% effort on pharmaceutics, leave that 10 questions. 36 questions, out of 36, 10 questions, maybe I can't attend, leave that things. So remaining 25, 26 questions are there. So if I will attend 25 questions correctly, 25, then from other subjects, in case of analysis is there, ecology is there, cognosy is there. So if I will attend 15 questions from these all, so 25 plus 15, 40 questions are there. 40 into 4, 160 marks are there. Okay. So 150 marks, 160 marks means I have 10 marks more is there. That means if qualifying marks is 150, I will, if that marks will be 160, then it will okay. 10 marks will be more will there. So for qualifying a exam, so my planning will be clear. It should be clear. So I have to attend pharmaceutics. Any question will come from pharmaceutics, I have to able to attend. If I am attending that pharmaceutical jurisprudence, that in these 7 topics are, in each topic that number of questions also confirmed. Pharmaceutical jurisprudence, what is there? The act, schedule, form, legal documents. If you cover these 4 topics, definitely you will get 5 questions. You can check the previous question papers. In each year, one question related to schedules is there, one question related to act is there, one question related to forms is there, one question legal documents will be there. There will be definite questions are there. When I will observe each year question paper, in last year or previous year or before previous year, I can get that some questions are repeatedly coming. Some questions are repeatedly coming. Yeah, whenever given an example that act, one question is definitely come from act. 2 questions will definitely come from schedules. 2 questions will definitely come forms. So if I will cover like these things, so here I will get 4 to 5 questions in case of pharmaceutical jurisprudence. So coming to that here, tablets. 2 questions definitely will come from tablets. That is also from dissolution, disintegration, the basket size, the pedal size, these things will be there. So here one plus point is there that, so how much questions I can get from the repeated. In each year, some questions are repeating. When you observe last 10 years question paper, in each year, the question papers, some few questions are repeating. Like I'm saying that pharmaceutical jurisprudence, the act, the forums, the schedules, these are repeating. In tablet capsule, here also 1 to 2 questions are repeating. In cosmetics, there is also 5 to 6 questions are also repeating. Why I am saying that this repeating, this will be an advantage to crack the GPAT. This is an advantage to crack the GPAT. I will prepare a note that which type of questions are repeating. So that it will easy to crack the GPAT for me. Not about in pharmaceutics. In pharmacognosy is also there. So here also you can get the repeated questions from different types of drugs, biological names are there, biological sources are there. In that also definite questions are there. So these are the different types of topics under pharmaceutics and different types of confirmed questions under pharmaceutics. Confirmed questions. So this is the way to cover any crack or to cover or crack the GPAT exams. Okay. Any doubts? Any doubts? Listen, if you not able to, if you are not asking any doubts, means I think that you are so much perfect here. I will be happy if someone will ask questions to me. Vikas Ranjan. Are you there? Vikas Ranjan. Devshruti Khadanga.
Yes, sir.
Kichi information pailo na kichi paino?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it. Any doubts regarding? Just we have started an introduction class. We will go to in next class each topic wise.
Yes, sir.
Dilip Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Dilip Kumar Moliflogire.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, you can ask any type of questions regarding in GPAT also, in pharmaceutics also, in from other chapters also. I'm ready to answer. if you are any doubts arising from your mind. दिलीप किसी नहीं? Kanu?
Sir, regarding pharmaceutical technology.
Yes. Yes. Pharmaceutical technology, cosmetic technology.
Sir, again the topics related to the subject.
Okay. I'm not able to get your question. You are asking about what type of topics we will discuss here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In pharmaceutical technology, mainly we will discuss about the tablets, their preparation procedures, evaluation procedures, in case of capsules. So what type of dosage forms are there? Generally, simply we can say that in the pharmaceutical technology, we'll discuss about different types of dosage form, their preparation, their evaluation. Like all type of preparations, I will written here: ointment, paste, gel, cream, tablet, capsule, emulsion, suspension, everything. All types of formulations which are using, and their preparations, evaluation. That all things will coming under pharmaceutical technology. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Any other?
Got it. No, sir. Thank you.
Any questions from other students?